calling to say there's a manifesting event coming your way. So yeah, just look up forbidden knowledge, the number four, forbidden knowledge, all together, hosted by or taught by Billy Carson. Look that up and sign up. It's a master class being hosted on Tuesday. I already signed up. I sure did. Um, because Tuesday is the day that Bone Temple comes to Netflix. And I was like, do I want to watch Bone Temple or not? And then I checked my emails, and because I had already signed up for receiving emails, I had an invitation to this master class that's going to be taught on Tuesday. So I was like, oh, signed up, and I'll be attending the master class, and I'll be leaving Boat Temple alone. However, let me tell you guys, let me I saw a clip because I was looking it up just to look at it and see if I was going to. This is before I signed up for the master class. So before I had saw my email that I had been invited to the master class, I'm looking up Bone Temple, right? I'm looking it up to see if I want to watch it or not. And I saw a short, I guess it's a new teaser. I don't know exactly, but I hadn't seen it before. So I clicked on it and watched it. And I got a question. Wapo come, these two lads is walking up to the Bone Temple like they about to get in line to ride the Bone Temple ride. Like they just looking forward. Like they just like it looked like they was about to get in line to ride the Bone Temple ride. And I don't know if it's a Bone Temple ride, but that's what they was looking like. And then the camera pans to the side because something done happened to one of the characters because the other character done walked a bit ahead of the other character, right? And you see the character in the back get tackled. Like they playing tag football or something. Like and then the camera pans to the side and see a whole line of, I want to call them critters, but I don't know exactly what they are. But I'm guessing they are the same things that was in the other movie. And they running, boy. It looked like field day out there in that green lush grass that looked like it done been cut. Um, and they just running, and I'm like, do they not know what's going on? Like, I got another question. Why weren't they heads on a swivel? Like, why ain't they looking from side to side with their heads on a swivel? Like, why are they just looking straight ahead? Like they looking at some neon lights or something like I said, like they looking like they about to get on a ride. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I got the too many questions already just from that one short. Oh my goodness. But yeah, they had one on the swivel like they ain't know what was going on. Like they about to get on a ride. Like they were about to enter the line to get on the bone type of ride. I'm just like the heads wasn't on no swivel, Lord. The one done got tackled. The other one don't know he got tackled because he up front. Then you got them ones running down the hill like it's field day. I like, ooh, I didn't see that till now. But I didn't see that and they out there in the grass like it's field day and it's daytime. But I guess that never accounts for anything. But yeah, they out there in nature. Just I guess they're doing a little bit more than frolicking, I guess. And then I see the alpha, and I don't know if this is before the alpha turned or what. Well, I guess he would always be the alpha. He wouldn't have turned. But I was looking at his teeth. I'm like, ooh, he got some pretty teeth. Like, what he do? Like, what's your regimen? Cause them teeth was flawless. Like, wow, what's your diet? Like, how you get your teeth so bright? Like, really? Like, when was this? Like, is the doctor brushing his teeth when he paralyzed? Like, how is his teeth like that? Like, he got like the best teeth I done ever seen in one of these movies. And then we see what looks like to be a returning character from 28 days. That looked like the same woman that was in 28 days. So I don't know if that was a flashback because it kind of looked like the end of 28 days. So I don't know if that was like a clip from 28 days that was pieced together with this new clip. I was like, ah man, that's the catch right there because like that's the hook right there because I'm like, oh, okay, returning characters. That's like, oh, you want to see it. You want to see it to see if, but I don't know. I don't know if that was my first time seeing the returning character, but that was like I said, that was in a short, so I don't know if that was pieced together. I don't know if she's gonna be in there or not. If they gonna clip it from, but yeah, I'm gonna be in the master class. And I thought well, I was encouraged to go ahead and share that the master class is available. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Thus this live stream. So you guys can look it up, see what it's about, see if you want to join. Um, Billy Carson is going to be sharing a method to manifesting that he said has helped several others go from where they were at the time before they knew about the manifesting method that he's going to teach to seeing changes. So I was like, yep, I'm in that class. New blogs up, if you guys didn't know already. New blogs, new posts, visuals that you can save from the gallery. There'll be some more posted throughout, like from tomorrow to the up and coming week. So new blogs already up. There'll be a new blog tomorrow. For those of you who are seeing the blog, do share the blog. At least, share the blog. Cause I'm seeing a lot of views going up. But yeah, I don't. You guys aren't showing anything else like as far as liking and commenting. So if you could, share it so that you can pass it along to those other people that's looking for that information. Update on my star top. I finished the second sleeve. So now I just have to sew the sides up and I guess I'll try it on to see if I want to sew up any of the neck part after I sew up the sides. But yeah, the sleeves are done. Just a little bit of the red came through, which is the last color in the that was the last color in the cake. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So yeah, it ended with a little bit of that. So I have some more of that red. I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and continue on and sew up the sides with that red. It's like a burgundy, I guess, kind of red. Yeah, something kind of like that. Like a kind of like a cranberry red. Or raspberry. Guess I'll go ahead and do that. I just think it's so cool that this top is created with one cake. Um, it's the yardage, of course. So I got it's what is it? Let me see. It's 159 yards, I think, off the top of my head. Um, I think the blog is available. You can go. I put the stats on the blog that shows Um, when I had began the Star Top, I had created a blog and added all the stats, um, meaning like the yardage and the grams of the yarn and so forth, and vis-a-vis like the brand and such. Um, Even like a little sample of the pattern. I didn't give the actual pattern. Um, I gave a sample of the pattern. You can get the actual pattern from the video that I shared on the community tab. So yeah, I just was kind of thinking like, yeah, one cake, one cake will do it. I hadn't sewn the sides up though, and I hadn't sewn the neck part, but even calculating in, I'm trying to, I don't know. Okay, so I kind of veered off of the tutorial a little bit, um, because I didn't add my yarn. I didn't fasten off my yarn after the second panel. With the second panel, I just continued like I was going to create another row, and I attached my yarn there and started my sleeves. And yeah, I was supposed to start the sleeves like a couple of stitches down. So I'm trying to think in my head if well, for the next top that I create, um, when I fasten off and attach the yarn where the tutorial says that with those couple of more stitches, like make of um, would they make a difference in the cake? I kind of, I don't know. I don't know. It might. I mean, I know it's gonna take up more yarn because it's like one, two more stitches. No, four more stitches, and in a total, four more stitches per sleeve. But in total, per sleeve, eight. I think I added that right. Let me see. One stitch, two stitch, three stitch. No. It's three stitch. So it's six additional stitches per sleeve. So that's 12 additional stitches. So I don't know. That'll be cutting it closer. I've been use more yarn, yeah. Because right now the yarn I have left is the red, which is I think like it was looking like I'm not looking at the shirt right now, but it was looking like each color was at least 2 rows. So I mean, it'll take more yarn, but I think it'll just eat up a little more yarn, and might take up more. It'll be less yarn, of course, right? I just think that's so wild. Like, oh my goodness, for real, one cake made a sweater. Like, that is so cool. You could not make me believe that. Like, I I don't know if we've seen it before. We might have seen it before and be like, yeah, no, that's a whole lot. I don't know. Have you guys seen that on the labels where it says like how many skeins or how many balls of yarn it takes per item? I don't know if I've ever seen one that says uh one with the sweater. I don't know. Maybe with the big Cameron cake, maybe that would say one sweater. I already have ideas for another sweater. I do have a ombre. I think it's money. No, I think I want to call it money green. I call it money green, but I think the color on the label is apple green, and it's a two. It's at least two different shades of green, like money. And I I wasn't exactly sure what I was gonna do with it, but I know I like the color, and I thought I might make a camisole with it. Um, Now that I'm enjoying this star top pattern, I'm probably gonna make it into a star top. Um, Probably. I need to try this star top on that I've made with both sleeves. The first time I tried it on, I only put one arm in. Cause yeah, the other arm wasn't done. So I didn't even put it in the space for it. I just put one arm in. So yeah, I'm gonna put both arms in now that both arms are done. See how it looking. Uh, and go from there. I'm hoping it's uh well, you know what? I can't put I mean, see, I hesitate because I veered off of the pattern. So I gotta give myself some grace because I'm like I missed like what did I say? Six stitches on both sides for the sleeve. So I don't have any wiggle room. So I have to, keep that in mind, and I will be making me another top. Like, Star Tops is on the menu. Um, I gotta look at the yardage. Um, I think I have another cake that's the same yardage. So that one's gonna be a top. And then I got two smaller cakes. I don't know if they're the same yardage. So yeah, I'll be checking the yardage on those and seeing. But yeah, I do have a yarn I could add to it. I have like a peach coral looking yarn. That I can make a second panel with the smaller to add to the smaller skeins to make a second panel. And that's what I got at the moment. Um, oh, the tutorial is given by Hope Hope Hopadope. Oh man, I think that's closer to what I said the other time. Hopadope yarns, something like that. It's on the community tab, so just check out the community tab. Oh yeah, I was saying I saw a short of hers, and she's made a star bag, and it she used some striped yarn, and it's like a pale like rainbow bright. I got rainbow bright on the mine. But I guess you could say like Care Bears. It's like that. It's like a rainbow star, and then she outlined it in like white, and then she made the handles, and it just reminded me of like a rainbow and like the clouds. So it looked real like rainbow brightest to me and Care Bear to me. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. So yeah, the handles and the outline look like clouds to me, and the star was like a rainbow. To me, that wasn't her description of her star bag. That's my description of her star bag. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna check these yardages on these labels and see what they are so that I can see what all I can create and make. Um, the other big cake that I have is it's a Mandela. I guess it's called a cake. I don't know. I don't think I saw cake on the label. I saw Mandala. The stripes on in that yarn, it's like they're bigger. So I'm thinking something bigger with that, like not maybe not a top. I don't know though, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I don't know about that. But I'm thinking a blanket. I'm thinking a blanket with that one. That one has a lot of yardage. Like that's my biggest cake. My biggest my biggest yarn cake. And then the one that I just used for this start top, that was like my second biggest cake. And then the other ones are like mini cakes. They almost like cupcakes, but they're a little bigger than cupcakes. Cupcake cakes, cupcake yarns. There's some yarns called cupcakes, but yeah, they're a little bigger than cupcakes. But yeah, they similar to the cupcakes. They just a little bigger than cupcakes. So yeah, they came out like before cupcakes came out. They like that. So um, let's see. I don't know. I think they got about 50. I want to say off the top of my head, they got about 59 yards. I don't know. 59 yards. I think the one that I just used had 159 yards. Um, so if that's the case, I am gonna need some more. Hmm. I don't know what yarn I'm gonna use for my my fall yarn. I have a fall colored yarn. What's it called? Like it's the colors in it look like fall to me, and I don't know what I'm gonna pair with that one. Like the other two that I have, they're kind of like summerish colors. So I do have like a that coral peach yarn that I could add to those two. Or they're so close in color that I could combine those two and make one top out of those two that look like the summer color. But for the fall color, I don't know what color I have to combine that with. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Sounds like hmm. Because it's a three-way. All of these yarns are three-way. Um, I hadn't thought to com- combine them with the four-weight, which I do have a four-weight yarn started that's like purple. It's like a teal, gray, and purple ombre color combo stripe. I guess you can call it stripe. What is it called? Oh, I think it's called polo stripe. I think that's the name of it when I looked at it. But that's a four-way. Maybe I could combine that. Ooh, perhaps that polo stripe, purple, teal, gray, would match the autumn colors. And those would be two different yarn weights together. I mean, perhaps, maybe. No. Oh no. Because the polo stripe, the teal, purple, gray, that's not a full skein. That's why I don't know. Like I don't know what would be the sleeves. Hmm. I'm thinking. What's in the what colors are in the autumn uh yarn? Let's see. It's like a brown mustard color. I think that's gray. What is that? I think that might be blue. Uh, that might be purple and burnt orange. Hmm. Okay, it's 5.3 ounces. 590 yards for those little for the smaller cakes. What did I say? I said 100. I'm gonna have to recheck that because if that little one is 590 yards, uh 190 yards. Then that bigger cake should have been more than that. I don't know. I gotta check. I gotta check my blog to see the stats. Let's see. Um, I'm gonna check the blog. All right, so at the moment, I don't see where I shared that information. As far as the yardage goes, I really thought I did that. I think what had happened was I meant to do that. Okay, see. I think, see, this what had happened. Um, I had I scanned the yarn band while I was looking up the brand of yarn to share. And I really intended on sharing that information because that is vital information to know how much yardage is in a yarn cake. Um, let's see what happened was I didn't. I thought I did. Um, I mean, I surely wanted to for my sake so that I could go back and see what the yardage is. I thought I shared that. I thought I shared the ounces and grams and yardage. You know what? Now that I'm saying it like that, what I could probably do is I could go look up where I was searching for the yarn and see that yarn and have the information there. Yeah. See, now I'm thinking. Okay. So that, yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll have the stats like that. See. Okay. Wait. Okay. Yeah. I thought I did. I'm gonna look again later on to see about them stats. I really thought I did that, but I probably just scanned the label when I was searching for it. Uh, and I didn't clock it. If I clocked it, I'll update. If I didn't, yeah, I meant I meant to clock it because I talked about this, guys. I talked about this, and yeah, whatever. I don't think I have the yarn band because I don't have a designated spot for my yarn band, and it came off of the thingy, and I was holding on to it for a minute, and then I I tossed it. I be tossing my yarn bands. I be throwing them in the trash, child. I be like, so yeah, I tossed it. I know I tossed it. Cause I had seen it, and then I held on to it for like another day or two, and then I tossed it like the next day instead of holding on to it. For this reason, for this specific reason. I guess what I'm gonna have to do, or what I could do, is get a specific someplace, something for my yarn bands. Cause sometimes when I have them in my work, well, okay, so this specific time I did have it in my like a tote bag, but the yarn I had it out of the tote bag because I was untangling it, so it was out and about. So when I saw it out and about, I tossed it, and then I washed my tote bag. I emptied the contents and washed the tote bag. So yeah, that yarn ball go. That yarn bag go. Um, I don't play. To quote, what's his name? Jordan from the Bernie Mac show. Um, but yeah, it look because I've done this before. Wanted to refer back to the yarn band, and I've been done tossed it so quick, like. Hey, I mean, but I do see that, if you want to reference it, then, to save it. And what as I'm talking, I'm getting, I'm getting some ideas. I'm getting some ideas. Cause the yarn band is pretty long. So what I could do is I could trim it and perhaps scrapbook it. That's the idea that I've gotten now. Now I did start that a while back, scrapbooking my projects and scrapbooking like yeah, scrapbooking my projects, my yarn projects. Um so yeah, that'll make it easier for me to hold on to my yarn bands is by scrapbook them. Yeah, there we go. Genius. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah, and then that'll be a place for them to go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's where they need to be. Instead of out and about. That way I can refer back to that and see what the yard it is. Cause I'm thinking I don't think I would think it would be a bigger yardage than 590 because these smaller cakes are 590 yards. So would the other cake that I just used be 1,050 yards? Perhaps 500. 508, well, no, 1,080? One, because I don't know. Maybe if I think about it, yeah, I can figure it out. I tried to look up the yarns that I was looking up, and what came about was like a pack of yarns. So I didn't see the individual yardage for the pack of yarn available for the individual skeins. Gray. Maybe I caught it in a video, like the live stream that I made when I was showing my progress. Maybe I showed you all the yardage in that live stream. So it would be in that live stream and I could see the yardage in the live stream. And how long have I been working on this or creating this startup? Um I think I shared that information. I think the first time I shared the tutorial would be like around when I would be a good estimate because I saw the tutorial first and then I gathered my yarn afterwards and then I started working on the top shortly after that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look in the community tab to tally up the days I've been working on this or creating this star top because I don't know off the top of my head when I started the star top. Um, just FYI information. Some people like to know those stats. 'Cause I don't know how long it took me. I know when I stopped. I know when I finished. I have to go and calculate all the rest of it. So, 'cause it's it's not like I got a paper calendar and I'm Xing off the days every time I work on my startup. I'm not doing it like that. I don't do any of my projects like that. What I did was like I shared a status and I was like, I'm starting the startup. Here's the tutorial. I did recently share the tutorial to the startup again, so it would be easier for me to find it because it has been a while. When I went to go to the community tab, I had to scroll down, and I was like, ooh, I might need to share this again so it could be easier to locate. So yeah, that's what I did. So if you go to the community tab now, it's closer to the top now. But if you keep scrolling, you'll see the first time. I think that's the first time. It could be the second time. I don't know. I shared it. I shared it a lot. Maybe I can look in the comments and see when I commented, because I think I shared like a comment that was like saying like I'm gonna be making this or something like that. Um, and then I've made a couple of more comments, like a couple of more updated comments. So maybe if I my first comment was like, I'm gonna start this. I think I did. I think I said one of my first comments was like that. So if I look on there, I'll see what that is, what date that is. So, let me see. Okay, so that that's why I don't. It's been 2 months ago. It's been 2 months ago. I'm thinking. I started it. I was like, did I start that in March or did I start it in February? My comments say 2 months ago. So that was just. I've been working on this thing for a while. Wow. I ain't even know. I mean, it didn't feel like it. I mean, I knew, but it was like I was having fun. I was enjoying myself. I really was enjoying myself, enjoying seeing the different colors changing and things. Wow. Because I was trying to see if I wanted to commission this, have set this as a request for to be commissioned. I don't know though. I'm like, cause I mean, like, it took me like over 2 months ago, like, and then like my hands and my fingers, they be like, ooh, we, and then I be having to take breaks, like to let my hands and fingers rest. So I don't know about making a make. I was just thinking about it. I was just thinking about it because like it's a skill that I've acquired. However, I do be like crocheting for meditation purposes, and meditation purposes as long. I mean, along with because okay, along with personal purposes. Um, Meditation is a personal purpose. But yeah, with additional personal purposes. Say that 5 times fast. Um, so I just was thinking about it if I wanted to have my crochet skills commissioned. That's why I wanted to know like those stats for myself to see. Um, and I consider myself like working on this a bit consistently, just a bit, like a bit consistently, like, and it's it's over 2 months. It's over 2 months, and still I was crocheting consistently. So I don't know. I just was thinking about it. I just was thinking about it. If I was to commission it. And I'm not even fully finished with it. I'm just finished with the second sleeve. I have to sew in um, the ends, and I have to sew in the sides, sew up the sides, and maybe sew up the shoulder part. I have to try it on to see. But yeah, I just was thinking about it. I was just thinking about it. Uh, um, I not too long ago started crocheting for, I say not too long ago. It don't be seeming like it be a long time, but then when I think about it, it done been years. um, I started not too long ago started crocheting for personal preference. Uh, Before I started crocheting for personal preference, I was crocheting for other people. Um, Hats, uh, Tams, lace scarves, ruffle scarves, uh, baby blankets, throws, slippers, baby sweaters, baby hoodies, baby hats, baby toys, hair bows, scarves. Trying to name everything. I think that's about it. That's about it. Rags. Yeah. So now I crochet for personal preference, and meditation is top personal preference priority. Say that 5 times fast. Top personal preference priority. uh, yeah. I'm trying to think. I had made something. What was it? Was that wasn't a scarf? That was something else. I don't know what it was I had made. I had made a sash. Somebody snatched it from me so quick after I had finished making it. I don't even know what it was I was making. Boy, I mean, fresh off the hook. I was like, wait. Can I get a picture of you in it? Yeah, no. Ooh-wee. Oh, I do want to speak on something. Uh, I just made this live stream to let you guys know about the manifesting method masterclass that is available for sign up. You can sign up to preserve your seed um, today. Go ahead and get that going for yourself. Um, just look up for the number 4 and bid in knowledge. Billy Carson, and I might be saying, I think I'm saying his name wrong. I think it's Carson, not Carson. Yeah, Carson. Um, so yeah, so you can sign up for the class. So yeah, that's what this live stream was about. Even though I was talking about other things, I kind of was like, I was, waiting to see if anybody was gonna come into the live stream so I can let you guys know about the live stream. But yeah, looked like I could have made a little snippet instead of doing the live stream like I did just now. But I'm, for just making note that like I could have made a little snippet to share to let you guys know about the class, but I did it like this. I'm gonna end this live stream, then I'm gonna come back and talk about something else I want to talk about.